guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate, or I go by AlwaysMoreSims here on YouTube, and today we are doing another current household, this time for the month of November. So, yeah, I don't think there is like a generation that I forgot to record and that, you haven't seen it. I don't think I have any videos just floating around. It's possible. That's what happened last time. I went through my whole introduction spiel only to realize that it was actually the second part of the current household, and I'd already done one generation, and yes. Anyways, this is our house. That wasn't obvious. Oh, I'm offline. My game loves to do that. Loves to make me go offline. Okay, so this is our home. By Lucia Ivy. It's a Newcrest family home. I placed it on the lot that it said to place it on, or that it was built on. Looks a lot nicer when, it's nice weather out and all the plants aren't dead. Why could we bug? Sorry, I now have a corgi on my lap. She went to the groomer today, and I think she's upset with me, but at the same time being very clingy. And she doesn't really know. Anyways, so we'll just go ahead and start. So this is our heir. This is the sim that Finn was pregnant with in the last generation. This is Absalon. Now I actually got Absalon's name from a book that I read within or a book series I read this year. Now I've forgotten what the snake and the snake. No. I'm coming up with the second and the third book's names. Blood and Honey and Gods and Monsters. What's the first one? I'm totally blanking. I don't know. But the main character, Lou, has this black cat-like creature that follows her around starting in the second book. And his name is Absalon. And I was just like, oh my gosh, that is such a fun name. I'm going to name a sim Absalon. And so I did. This is Absalon. But because he's named after a black, and Absalon in the book is not actually a cat, he's just very similar to a cat, very reminiscent of a cat. We will always have a black cat in the household as long as I am playing with Absalon. But yeah, so this is Absalon Gold. He's a music lover, a foodie, and a cat lover. And he has the Master Chef aspiration. I've done next to nothing with this because I actually haven't had him working with the gourmet cooking skill. He's not very high in his career. He's only level 4. And I want to say it's maybe level 5 and up that it starts requiring that you do stuff with gourmet cooking. So I haven't really messed with it at all. However, he has mastered the cooking skill. Oh, he does have gourmet cooking. Oh. How is he not cooked? Did I have him cook a single meal? I don't know. Oh, he must have... No, I don't know. And then I never have any dinner bits. Okay, Chloe, you keep bonking your head on the mic. Yeah. Now you're breathing into the mic. What you doing? She doesn't normally sit on my lap when I'm recording, but... And then this is Absalon's husband, who is heavily pregnant with our heir. He's actually headed to work, so this is not one of his outfits that I've given him, but this is actually probably one of my favorite career outfits. So Miles is a gardener, and I've never seen this outfit for gardener sims, but this is what Miles wears to work. Miles also normally has glasses. Looks like I did not save him. Hold on. I got him from my usual creator on the gallery, Night Lioness. So I have dog hair in my mouth now. What a surprise. Or I should say my corgi glitter. Let's see if it'll load. What do you want, Chloe? You can get on the bed. Is that your problem? You want up on the bed? Okay, let's... This one. So this is Miles. As you can see, his name was originally Ryder Miles, but I changed it 'cause heaven forbid I ever keep a sim's name the same. So, that is Miles. And then I want to kind of draw your attention to this guy. This is another sim I'm going to talk about in a minute. I renamed him Leon, Rushman. And I changed his shirt and stuff. I will talk more about this sim in a moment, but just so I don't have to open it up again, this is the other sim I'm going to talk about, also by Night Lioness. So, this is Absalon's husband, though. I actually really like this sim. I love Miles to death. He's like a great guy. He's outgoing, active, and neat. I believe he had the music lover trait instead of neat, but I was like, oh, Leon had the music lover. Absalon has music lover. I was like, I need something different. So I randomized it, and he got neat. He has the soulmate aspiration, but I never, like, my Sims never leave the house, because I don't like sitting through loading screens. Plus, it never fails that when I go through loading screens, the wants and fears and stuff reappear, and I have to turn them back off, and it's just, oh my gosh, it's so frustrating. So I don't really leave the lot much, but he's actually on his way to work along with the kids. So this is Delta. Delta is our eldest, and Delta's last name is Rushman. Now the whole story behind this, so with Absalon, I rolled that he would remain faithful. He would marry a masculine sim, a man, and his spouse would be the one to get pregnant. That's what I did that randomizing wheel, and that's what was randomized, and that he was going to remain faithful. We have remained faithful. However, I'll explain that in a minute. Unfortunately, Leon and Absalon got pregnant with Delta really fast. I mean, I'd only been playing with the two of them for maybe a couple of days, Sims time, and Leon was suddenly pregnant. So I'm like, oh, well, we should get engaged. And then I got the phone call, you have 7 days to get married if you want money. And the bills for this house are really expensive. So I was like, heck yeah, I want the money. But I know that if you go, money, if you choose the greedy option without asking about conditions, it'll give you more money. But that means you have to get married. And I was like, well, I intended on getting married anyways. So Absalon and Leon got married. The following day, Delta was born, and then the day after that, Leon died from laughter. He was a goofball. He had the goofball trait, and he was in the entertainer career. And I had him over here playing the piano, and I had it as plucking the chords or whatever, whatever the mood influenced option there is. He was playful, so it was the playful option. I know if it was sword, it'd be tickle the ivories or something, the playful version of that. So he did that, and then when I wasn't realizing it, he decided to go and take a bubble bath, which also makes your Sims playful. And next thing I know, he's keeling over on the bedroom floor, dying of laughter in front of his baby daughter and his husband, who had just gotten home from work. And I'm like, dude, come on. I'm sorry, I just whacked my mic. I'm like, are you serious? What are you doing? So, Leon died. I remained faithful. However, it never fails that his ghost shows up when Absalon is woohooing or kissing Miles. It never fails. Leon always seems to show up whenever Absalon and Miles are being romantic with each other, and I actually think it's hilarious because then they get all butthurt that the other is supposedly cheating on, that Absalon's cheating on Leon. I'm like, he's not. You're dead. Okay. You are no longer together. But anyways, he's technically not faithful because Leon is dead, but Leon still gets butthurt. So anyways, Leon and Absalon had Delta, and Miles has basically raised Delta because Miles came into the picture a couple days after Absalon died. And it wasn't because I was like, oh my gosh, we need to move fast. It was just, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to place this sim, and when we get to know him, and anyways, so Delta is squeamish and a kleptomaniac, and then she completed her rambunctious scamp aspiration. What are you doing? I hope you're not chewing on something. What do you got? You're chewing on your bandana? Chloe, I love you. She's like, yeah, whatever. You left me. Anyways. So she got the physically gifted aspiration. And then I gave her Public Enemy. I don't know. I was like, oh, she's a klepto. Like, I don't know. I have no idea on aspirations anymore. Like, I feel like I've done the ones that I actually care to do, and the other ones I don't really care about. Like, I don't know. So anyways, both of these two both aged up yesterday. So they're both on their way to their first day of school. Speaking of this child, so this is Forrest, Forrest Gold. He is Miles and Absalon's child. So he's their first together, but he is the middle child. And Delta did keep her father's last name, and Absalon took Leon's last name. So Absalon was Absalon Rushman, yeah, until he married Miles, and then he took Miles' last name, but Delta wanted to keep Leon's last name, so she's still Delta Rushman, but Forrest is Forrest Gold, and then the baby that Miles is pregnant with will also have the last name Gold. So that is why it's like the current household's last name will be the Golds, not the Rushmans or something. But anyways, yes, so Forrest actually should be going to school. He's an animal enthusiast, also has the rambunctious scamp aspiration, but I haven't really done anything with it. And then we have the cat. So this is our cat. This is Hallow, for Halloween, because like I have had black cats in my games before, and I always want to name if I ever had a black cat, I would name the cat Salem. Okay, I know that's like very unoriginal, but I really like the idea of having a black cat named Salem for like Salem witches. But I'm like, I've already used that. I need something different. Well, for me, Halloween is coming up. Halloween is in like just a few days. So I was like, oh, we could call the cat Hallow for like Halloween. And I feel like Hallow's, I don't know, I thought it was cute. However, Hallow's kind of a douche. She's like impossible to train. She like loves to scratch up stuff, loves eating food off the counter, which I know is like all the cats do that until you train them not to do, but like Hallow refuses to learn not to do things. So she's kind of a douche. Not my favorite cat that I've had in the game, and she runs away all of the time, so then all my Sims are sad. But yeah, I don't know. She actually just got back from having run away this morning, which is why she's got like fleas coming off of her. She's got these little bugs because she ran away this morning and she's dirty. So yeah, I think that's it for this household. Honestly, the family tree is kind of boring because only one of his siblings had kids. So Carlisle ended up I think these two are engaged. I think he's engaged to Felix, but they have a daughter named Ariel. And then Cadence is dating, one of the girls is dating someone and the other one's single, but I can't remember which one is which. But this is probably the most uneventful family tree I think I've ever had in my game. But yeah, I think that's, this is a sad kid. I think that's everything though for this current household. So I've been playing quite a bit lately. One of my classes that I've been taking was only half a semester, and it was like very time consuming and a lot of busy work. And so midterms was a couple weeks ago. Now I guess it had been 2 weeks ago. As of when I'm recording this, it was 2 weeks ago. So I've had more time to like just do random stuff, and so I've gotten back into playing my current households. So there will more than likely be a second generation recorded for this current household. I cannot say for sure, but there should be. Oh, also really quick. Oh, my lamp broke. There was like the mailbox used to sit over here, but it was unusable. It was like inaccessible, so I had to move it, but I don't know where the heck Lucia Ivy, like the builder of the house. I have no idea where they got these wall things, and so I can't replace it. So now it kind of looks stupid because it's not even. But anyways, and for the most part, the house is the same. I've like added some stuff. I tried moving one of the bins inside because like my Sims won't empty the trash can because they're like, there are no outside trash cans, but there's this one, and then like this one I moved inside, and it doesn't like, it let me move it there without move objects on, but it doesn't see it, and I think it's the fact that it's not actually outside. The bar I placed, there was a mirror here, but I had one of my Sims use it, and all of a sudden it disappeared, so I don't know what happened. The bassinet, like just little things are new. Like I put the little light radio thing in here because of Leon being a music lover. I think that's it though. Yeah, so if I don't end up doing another generation, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. But if I do another generation, I will see you guys all in just a second. Alright, so we are back with the second generation for the, at least this first current household for November. I don't know if I'll get another one done before the end of the month, but, oh, sorry. I know that at least there's this going up with the, well, with this video, I guess. So, this is the house, obviously. Let's see, let me find it really quick. Should it appear towards the top? This one. Okay, so this is the house. This is Dreamsville. It's got 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. It's by Marlene H20. So it's modern. It's a little more of a modern house. It's here in Oasis Springs. I said Oasis Landing. Oasis Springs. And yeah, so we'll just go ahead and head into the house. So let's see, this is our heir, this right here, the one with all the tattoos and the really big baby bump. Yeah, this is our heir. So this is Catriona. She is the Sim that Miles was pregnant with a couple minutes ago. This is her. I think she's really pretty, and I kind of wanted to try something different. She's kind of like edgy. I don't normally give my Sims like the colored hair, and I don't normally do this like chest and like throat tattoo. She also has a tattoo down her leg, like one of those like hip tattoos that like goes down her leg. So she's got like tattoos all over. She's got one on her ankle. She's got the eyebrow ring, like she's a little on the edgy side. And yes, she is currently pregnant with the heir. So Catriona is evil, a party animal, and lactose intolerant, and has the serial romantic aspiration. However, I don't do anything with it because my Sims never leave the house except to go to work. So, yeah, she's in the critic career. She's only level 3. She's a beat reporter. These guys are actually really young. Both of them are still young adults. Actually, it's Nara's birthday. But they're both still young adults as of right now. Which I think these two are actually like maybe the youngest I've had in a while. They're normally adults by the time I get around to, recording this. But yeah, so that's Catriona. Don't really know what else to say about her. So this is her wife. This is Nara. Now see, they only actually got married yesterday. And they only got married because we got that like, your ancestor left money, but only if you get married. And I have a hard time affording the bills in this house. So originally I wasn't sure I was going to get them married because Catriona does not give off the, married and settled down vibes. Nara does. Catriona does not. But Nara is outgoing, a goofball, and creative. I don't know if I did not save Nara. I want to say Nara is from Vanilla Sugar Sims. Oh, that is not true. I want to say Nara is one of these Sims. I honestly do not remember. It's one of the people I follow. And her name was not Nara. Here. Her name was Eliza. And I changed her pants. But this... So yeah, she's from Vanilla Sugar Sims. But I changed her pants. I like these pants more. Those other ones were like really busy. Nara is a painter. She's got the Painter Extraordinary Aspiration. She's level 4. Just got promoted yesterday, actually. So yeah, this is Catriana's wife. Here at the table is actually their oldest son. So this is Elio. Elio is hot-headed and has the rambunctious scamp aspiration. Don't really know what else to say about him. So I will say, though, that both of them have carried one of the kids. So Catriana, I had her like set to be the one to get pregnant for Elio, and then I had it so that she would get others pregnant and that Nara would have one of the kids. And so Nara actually had their current youngest. This is Sedona. She's independent, doesn't really say much. She's a toddler. So yeah, Nara was pregnant with this one. And then Catriana was back to being set to be the one to get pregnant. However, remember when I said that Catriana doesn't really give off the type to, you know, get married and settle down? Well, it's because she hasn't really settled down. So there's Nara, and then there's Jamie. Jamie is the other parent of the current baby, of this baby. Jamie is the other parent. Now, Jamie goes by they, them pronouns, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know if you, like, I'm pretty sure you just say other parent. I'm sorry if there's another term for that I'm unaware of, but, Jamie was unable to get other Sims pregnant, and I did not mess with that. I found Jamie on the gallery, but I did not set Jamie to do that, so I don't know. I don't mean to offend anybody or whatever. But Jamie is the other parent to baby. Catriana does not work as long, it seems. Yeah, she works a little, like, her hours are a little shorter. She's, like, has the chance to work from home. I feel like she's home more often. It's just, I don't know. Like, her schedule is weird. And so basically whenever she's home and Nara is not, Jamie is over at the house. However, Jamie did make things kind of awkward. He tried to propose to us. So Catriana is actually not very fond of him. He tried to propose, I'm pretty sure, right after she got pregnant, because I had Risky Woohoo on. So yeah, they got done woohooing, and then he popped the question, and I'm like, no. And so now she's not a big fan of his, but anyways, I don't really know what else. Maybe we could look at the family tree. I don't think there's much going on. So yeah, Delta didn't have kids. Forrest does. Forrest has 2 kids, Joseph and Rashawn. I'm pretty sure they're twins. And I'm pretty sure Delta has a partner, but I just don't think they're like married or anything. So normally I like do a bit more with, like, I go over and I make sure that they at least have, you know, a partner or they're in a relationship of some sort, and maybe I normally try and, you know, have, like, make them have a kid or something, but I don't know, I just wasn't really feeling it, I guess. I've been going through, like, oh my gosh, all I want to do is play current household, and now I'm kind of coming out of that, so I don't know, but yeah, Absalon and Miles are both still alive. I'm pretty sure they're both still adults. I don't think either of them are elders yet, so I don't know. It's just, this family moves pretty fast, I guess. All I'm doing is making weird noises. I don't know what else to say, so I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and end this video here. I'm sorry, this was probably a really bad second half of the video. I don't know. I'm in kind of a weird mood tonight. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I do have my gaming channel and my Twitter both down in the description below. If you would like to check either one of those out, I would really appreciate it. But thank you guys. Oh, really quick, I guess I could tell you what, because I roll, like, I spin a wheel to decide, like, are we going to remain loyal? Who's going to get pregnant? Stuff like that. So I rolled that we would marry a woman, Nara. I rolled that we would end up cheating on her with a non-binary person. I rolled that both of them would get pregnant, which is why each of them have carried at least one child. I rolled that the heir's parent would be like the person we have an affair with, not our spouse. What else is there? Oh, I rolled that our spouse will never find out. So if I can help it, Nara will never know that Katriana is unfaithful, which sounds awful. Let's see. Is there anything else? I think that's it. So yeah, that's about it. I guess thank you guys so much for watching, and now I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.